Hey guys, welcome back. I want to go ahead and talk about Carlos King and what he had going on the latest edition of his podcast. I will go ahead and link it down below. This episode of his podcast where he's talking about the ratings system, okay, for TV. He's talking about this because there was a post on social media showcasing the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills ratings, and he was like, "Congrats, ladies," under a comment thread. A lot of folks took this as shade towards the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, there are rumors swirling around on Twitter saying that Carlos King has an issue with Kandi Burruss Tucker and he wants Kandi Burruss Tucker to fail because she's Miss Atlanta and she's the queen of the show, according to Todd Tucker himself. Now, with that being said, the people took him congratulating Beverly Hills as shade towards the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then he went on to his show because the people started shading the hell out of him because his own ratings of his own shows, the Love and Marriage Huntsvilles and the Love and Marriage DCs and things of that nature. And you guys are really going to hell in. So y'all shading him about his numbers sent him to his podcast to try to explain the rating system, right? He said, while you guys are wasting your breath on Twitter and arguing about the ratings, the networks are chilling because they don't care about that. The networks do not care about that. They care about same day ratings plus 3, right? Which is the DVR numbers and the streaming numbers and the live day numbers for the following 3 days all combined together. That's what they look at, which is something that we've talked about. That's something that Andy Cohen has talked about when he said they look at delayed numbers. I come on here every time I talk about the ratings and I say, yes, I know that same day viewership is an antiquated metric, seeming as though now we have social media and streaming and apps and things like that. We live in a digital world where people want to watch their TV when they want to. Nobody is sitting in front of the TV on Sunday night at 8 o'clock checking for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, we already know that information, but Carlos King is here to remind us and confirm the information. Now, he went on to say, which this is where things get interesting. He went on to say that Bravo's numbers and OWN's numbers really aren't comparable because Bravo, the Bravo channel, is a part of the basic cable package, whereas OWN is a part of a more premium package. Now, when I think of premium cable, I think of Showtime, HBO, Stars, and things of that nature. I don't really think of OWN, but I think he's correct to an extent. You know, Bravo is more accessible in the basic cable packages when it comes to Dish and DirecTV and those other things. Okay? Comcast, whatever, Spectrum. I believe he is right. At the very top of the premium is Showtime and HBO, and then a couple of tiers down, you have OWN, and then at the very basic level, Bravo is in there. So I believe what he's saying is you cannot really compare OWN and Bravo's numbers fairly because Bravo is more accessible in more households, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and give him that. He went on to also say that you also can't say that we're flopping or we're losing or that our ratings are low because the Love and Marriage franchise is the #1 franchise on OWN, which is a fact. And I'm happy for Carlos King. Y'all know I love it when a black male, a black gay male is in the media space doing his thing. #1 telecast on OWN. We love to see it. Congratulations. But now that I got the positivity out the way, here comes my critiques, okay? Have you guys ever heard of a misleading fact? Okay, have you been to Krispy Kreme? Are they crispy? Yeah. Misleading fact. I feel like, yes, #1 telecast on OWN. That's awesome, and it may be true. However, slightly misleading the way he's presenting it. Because what the hell else is on OWN? There's nothing on OWN that we care about except for Ready to Love or Blind to Love or whatever the hell it's called. Like, those shows are getting the quarter of the ratings, half of the ratings that Love and Marriage Huntsville is getting. If Love and Marriage Huntsville is getting 400,000, those other shows are getting 100,000. Come on now. So I feel like it's misleading in the fact that although that is an accomplishment and although that is great, and I feel like I'm being a party pooper, but listen, I got to tell my truth. Comparing Love and Marriage to everything else on OWN, that's just like it's a shoo-in. Okay? Versus being number one on Bravo. That holds a lot more value because Bravo has a lot more shows that are more relevant and that people care about a lot more. The Emmy-nominated and Emmy-winning Top Chef. They have their number one rated telecast, I believe, is Below Deck. They have Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Jersey, RHOA, Potomac. The list goes on and on and on and on. Southern Charm, Summer House, Vanderpump Rules. They have a lot more shows that are a lot more relevant. So in order to be number one on Bravo, you would have to amass a huge audience. And that to me is more of a valuable metric than being number one on OWN. And y'all gonna hate me for saying this, but it's the truth. It's the truth. For example, that's like saying I'm the number one YouTuber in my apartment complex. Now, that may be the truth. However, that don't mean shit. Now, saying I'm the number one YouTuber in Atlanta would hold more weight. That to me is more of an accomplishment. Does that make sense? That's all I'm saying, y'all. Okay, y'all gonna come for me, honey. Anyways, so he talked about that and he said that, you guys are arguing about these ratings that don't matter, whatever. So I'm like, okay, he's educating us. He's vouching for his shows. But then that's when he starts talking about, the other shows. He's like, first off, don't check for me. Don't check for OWN. We're winning over here. You don't have to worry about us, boo. But as he started talking, and I believe he's talking more as a fan than anything else, he went on to say that RHOA, they don't get the ratings like how they used to because it's no longer must-see TV. Chow, boo, bye. Now listen. Is he correct? Absolutely. Is it must-see TV? Absolutely not. Carlos King is coming through with another fact, okay? So shout out to him for spelling out these facts because I don't disagree with him. But this is where I have the problem. You see, if we're going to talk about Love and Marriage in D.C. and Huntsville and Atlanta and Potomac and Beverly Hills, and if you're going to say that Atlanta is no longer a must-see TV, then you have to say that Love and Marriage Huntsville is ain't no must-see TV. I mean, I'm just saying, and this is not me trying to drag this black man all the way down to the ground on this little TV show. I'm not trying to do that. That is not my intention is to really just give my opinion and share some simple truths. I agree. RHOA is not must-see TV, but why are we acting like Love and Marriage is? Like, come on now. Come on. Can we be real? Can we be honest at the situation? Love and Marriage Huntsville is not must-see TV. I mean, what are we getting from Love and Marriage that we didn't get from nothing else? I mean, parking lot brawls. Mothers who overstep in parking lot brawls. Real Housewives of Atlanta did that 7 seasons ago. Portia ran after Jamie. Poor Jamie in that alleyway. Kim Zolciak allegedly got choked out by Lanithia Leaks 11, 12 years ago. I'm not running to watch Love and Marriage. And I've tried. But I just think it's funny. I think what makes it interesting and I think what compels me, I forgot the word I was trying to say. I think what compels me to come on here and be so passionate about it is I find it funny that he's on the podcast talking about RHOA's not must-see TV anymore and Beverly Hills is not really having a great season. But what about season 4A of Huntsville? What about season 1 of DC? And this is no tea, no shade. I'm not saying that the shows are bad. Y'all know how I feel about Monique Samuels. Love her down. But I just feel like his critiques of the other shows can be said for his shows and worse. That's all I'm saying. So y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about the situation. How do you feel about Carlos saying that RHOA is not must-see TV? Do you think Love and Marriage is? From my objective viewpoint, I don't think so. I've tried to watch it, y'all. Like I'm on season 3, episode 16 or something like that. It's the same old. They argue about Munster. Kimmy is arguing that the husband don't. Kimmy is arguing that the husband don't include her in anything. Like, how many times are we going to have an argument about that? Melody and Martell are arguing at the fact that he cheated. They're trying to catch Marceau in a cheating scandal so damn bad. Wanda is overstepping and going to events that didn't nobody invite her to. The same thing happens in every single episode. I can't do it. I honestly can't do it. I honestly can't do it. I just, no. That's not must-see TV to me. And y'all are going to drag me. Y'all are going to say you're bringing down a black man. You're bringing down a black network. You're bringing down a black show. Now, I'm uplifting the black show. And the reason why I'm uplifting it is because I'm talking about it. Okay, that's uplifting. The fact that I've taken out the time to talk about it is uplifting, and that's positive. Okay, because this is free promotion and free media for the OWN network. Okay, that's not available in that many households, according to Carlos King himself. I'm doing the Lord's work, but I could not get off this damn couch without saying that, in the words of Portia Williams. Carlos, don't hate me. I still love you. You're still my babe. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.